Oklahoma is a state in the south-central region of the United States. It borders Texas to the south and west, Kansas to the north, Missouri to the northeast, Arkansas to the east, New Mexico to the west, and Colorado to the northwest. Partially in the western extreme of the upland south, it is the 20th most extensive and the 28th most populous of the 50 United States. Its residents are known as Oklahomans, and its capital and largest city is Oklahoma City. The state's name is derived from the Choctaw words Okla, people, and Huma, which translates as red. Oklahoma is also known informally by its nickname, the Sooner State, in reference to the Sooners, American settlers who staked their claims in formerly American Indian-owned lands until the Indian Appropriations Act of 1889 authorized the land rush of 1889, opening the land to settlement. With ancient mountain ranges, prairie mesas, and eastern forests, most of Oklahoma lies in the Great Plains, cross timbers, and the U.S. interior highlands, all regions prone to severe weather. Oklahoma is a confluence of three major American cultural regions. Historically, it served as a government-sanctioned territory for American Indians moved from east of the Mississippi River, a route for cattle drives from Texas and related regions, and a destination for southern settlers. There are currently 26 indigenous languages spoken in Oklahoma. According to the 2020 U.S. Census, 14.2% of Oklahomans identify as American Indians, the highest indigenous population by percentage in any state. A major producer of natural gas, oil, and agricultural products, Oklahoma relies on an economic base of aviation, energy, telecommunications, and biotechnology. Oklahoma City and Tulsa serve as Oklahoma's primary economic anchors, with nearly two-thirds of Oklahomans living within their metropolitan statistical areas. The scissor-tailed flycatcher, known as swallow-tailed flycatcher or sissersdale, is a long-tailed insectivorous bird of the genus Tyrannus, whose members are collectively referred to as kingbirds. Its scientific name used to be Muscivora forficata until it was changed to Tyrannus forficatus. The Rosa Oklahoma is a dark red rose cultivar with a strong and sweet fragrance. The hybrid tea rose was developed at Oklahoma State University by Herbert C. Swim and O. L. Weeks before 1963 and introduced in 1964. It was hybridized from the cultivars Chrysler Imperial and Charles Malloran. The eastern redbud Cercis canadensis is a small deciduous tree or large shrub that's native to eastern North America. It's known for its showy, pea-like, rose-purple flowers that bloom in early spring before the leaves appear. The tree is also known as the Judas tree, named after a related species in the Mediterranean that some believe was the tree Judas Iscariot used to hang himself from after betraying Jesus. The U.S. state of Oklahoma has 77 counties. It is ranked 20th in size and 17th in the number of counties, between Mississippi with 82 counties and Arkansas with 75 counties. Oklahoma originally had 7 counties: Logan, Cleveland, Oklahoma, Canadian, Kingfisher, Payne, and Beaver when it was first organized as the Oklahoma Territory. These counties were designated numerically, 1st through 7th. New counties added after this were designated by letters of the alphabet. The first 7 counties were later renamed. The Oklahoma Constitutional Convention named all of the counties that were formed when Oklahoma entered statehood in 1907. Only 2 counties have been formed since then. Upon statehood, all Oklahoma counties allowed civil townships within their counties. A few years after statehood, a constitutional amendment allowed them to be abolished on a county-by-county basis, and by the mid-1930s, all Oklahoma counties had voted to do so. According to the Oklahoma Constitution, a county can be disorganized if the sum of all taxable property is less than $2.5 million or so. Then a petition must be signed by 1/4 of the population, and then a vote would occur. If a majority votes for dissolution of the county will be combined with an adjacent county with the lowest valuation of taxable property. The Federal Information Processing Standard FIPS code, which is used by the United States government to uniquely identify counties, is provided with each entry. The FIPS code for each county links to census data for that county. Oklahoma's postal abbreviation is OK, and its FIPS state code is 40.
Top 10 largest cities in Oklahoma.
Number 10, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Stillwater is the 10th largest city in the U.S. state of Oklahoma. It is the county seat of Payne County, Oklahoma. It is located in north-central Oklahoma at the intersection of U.S. Route 177 and State Highway 51. As of the 2020 census, the city population was 48,394. The Stillwater Micropolitan Statistical Area had a population of 78,399 according to the 2012 census estimate. Stillwater was part of the first Oklahoma land run held on April 22, 1889, when the unassigned lands were opened for settlement and became the core of the new Oklahoma Territory. The city charter was adopted on August 24, 1889 and operates under a council and manager government system. Stillwater has a diverse economy with a foundation in aerospace, agribusiness, biotechnology, optoelectronics, printing and publishing, and software and standard manufacturing. Stillwater is home to the main campus of Oklahoma State University, the city's largest employer, as well as Northern Oklahoma College, Stillwater, Meridian Technology Center, and the Oklahoma Department of Career and Technology Education. The city is also home to the National Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum. Number 9. Enid, Oklahoma. Enid is the 9th largest city in the U.S. state of Oklahoma. It is the county seat of Garfield County. As of the 2020 census, the population was 51,308. Enid was founded during the opening of the Cherokee Outlet in the land run of 1893 and is named after Enid, a character in Alfred, Lord Tennyson's Idylls of the King. In 1991, the Oklahoma State Legislature designated Enid the Purple Martin capital of Oklahoma. Enid holds the nickname of Queen Wheat City and Wheat Capital of Oklahoma and the United States for its immense grain storage capacity, and has the third largest grain storage capacity in the world. Number 8. Midwest City, Oklahoma. Midwest City is a city in Oklahoma County, Oklahoma, United States, and a part of the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. As of the 2020 census, the population was 58,409, making it the 8th largest city in the state. The city was developed in response to talk of an airfield being located nearby and named for the Tinker Air Force Base's original designation as the Midwest Air Depot. The city suffered damage during 2 tornadoes, the first in May 1999 and the second on May 8, 2003. Number 7. Moore, Oklahoma. Moore is a city in Cleveland County, Oklahoma, United States, and is part of the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. The population was 62,793 at the 2020 census, making Moore the 7th largest city in the state of Oklahoma. Located between Oklahoma City and Norman, the city has been the site of several devastating tornadoes, with those occurring in 1999 and 2013 receiving international attention. The 3 costliest tornadoes in Oklahoma history all occurred in Moore. Number 6. Lawton, Oklahoma. Lawton is a city in and the county seat of Comanche County, in the U.S. state of Oklahoma. Located in southwestern Oklahoma, approximately 87 miles and 140 kilometers southwest of Oklahoma City, it is the principal city of the Lawton, Oklahoma Metropolitan Statistical Area. According to the 2020 census, Lawton's population was 90,381, making it the 6th largest city in the state and the largest in western Oklahoma. Developed on former reservation lands of the Kiowa, Comanche, and Apache peoples, Lawton was incorporated in 1901. It was named after Major General Henry Ware Lawton, who served in the Civil War, where he earned the Medal of Honor and was killed in action in the Philippine-American War. Lawton's landscape is typical of the Great Plains, with flat topography and gently rolling hills, while the area north of the city is marked by the Wichita Mountains. The city's proximity to the Fort Sill Military Reservation, formerly the base of the Apache Territory before statehood, gave Lawton economic and population stability throughout the 20th century. Although Lawton's economy is still largely dependent on Fort Sill, it has grown to encompass manufacturing, higher education, healthcare, and retail. The city has a council-manager government. The city council members are elected from single-member districts and the mayor is elected at large. They hire a professional city manager to direct daily operations. Interstate 44 and 3 major United States highways serve the city. Lawton-Fort Sill Regional Airport connects Lawton by air, while Greyhound Lines and the Lawton Area Transit System provide intercity and local bus service respectively. Number 5. Edmond, Oklahoma. Edmond is a city in Oklahoma County, Oklahoma, United States. It is a part of the Oklahoma City metropolitan area located in central Oklahoma. The population was 94,428 according to the 2020 United States Census, a 16% increase from 2010, making it the 5th most populous city in Oklahoma. The city borders the northern boundary of Oklahoma City. Public transportation is provided by CityLink Edmond bus service. Number 4. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Broken Arrow is a city in Tulsa and Wagoner counties in the U.S. state of Oklahoma. It is the largest suburb of Tulsa. According to the 2020 census, Broken Arrow has a population of 113,540 residents and is the fourth most populous city in the state. The city is part of the Tulsa metropolitan area, which has a population of 1,023,988 residents. The Missouri and Kansas and Texas Railroads sold lots for the town site in 1902, and company secretary William S. Fears named it Broken Arrow. The city was named for a Creek community settled by Creek Native Americans who had been forced to relocate from Alabama to Oklahoma along the Trail of Tears. Although Broken Arrow was originally an agricultural community, its current economy is diverse. The city has the third largest concentration of manufacturers in the state. Number 3. Norman, Oklahoma. Norman is the third most populous city in the U.S. state of Oklahoma, with a population of 128,026 as of the 2020 census. It is the most populous city in the county seat of Cleveland County and the second most populous city in the Oklahoma City metropolitan area after the state capital, Oklahoma City, 20 miles and 32 kilometers north of Norman. The city was settled during the land run of 1889, which opened the former unassigned lands of Indian Territory to American pioneer settlement. It was named in honor of Abner Norman, the area's initial land surveyor, and was formally incorporated on May 13, 1891. Norman has prominent higher education and related research industries, as it is home to the University of Oklahoma, the largest university in the state, with nearly 32,000 students. The university is well known for its sporting events by teams under the banner of the nickname Sooners, with over 85,000 people routinely attending football games. The university is home to several museums, including the Fred Jones Jr. Museum of Art, which contains the largest collection of French Impressionist art ever given to an American university, as well as the Sam Noble Oklahoma Museum of Natural History. Norman's National Weather Center (NWC) houses a unique collection of university, state, federal, and private sector organizations that work together to improve the understanding of events related to the Earth's atmosphere. Norman lies within Tornado Alley, a geographic region colloquially known for frequent and intense tornadic activity. The Storm Prediction Center (SPC), a branch of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA) that delivers forecasts for severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and other high-impact hazardous weather in the contiguous United States, is located at the NWC. Additionally, research is conducted at the co-located National Severe Storms Laboratory (NSSL), which operates various experimental weather radars and develops innovative tools, applications, and techniques aimed at improving forecasts and warnings of severe weather. Number 2. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa is the second most populous city in the state of Oklahoma, after Oklahoma City, and the 48th most populous city in the United States. The population was 413,066 as of the 2020 census. It is the principal municipality of the Tulsa metropolitan area, a region with 1,034,123 residents. The city serves as the county seat of Tulsa County, the most densely populated county in Oklahoma, with the urban development extending into Osage, Rogers, and Wagoner counties. Tulsa was settled between 1828 and 1836 by the Lachapoka Band of Creek Native American tribe, and most of Tulsa is still part of the territory of the Muscogee Creek Nation. Historically, a robust energy sector fueled Tulsa's economy. However, today the city has diversified, and leading sectors include finance, aviation, telecommunications, and technology. Two institutions of higher education within the city have sports teams at the NCAA Division I level: the University of Tulsa and Oral Roberts University. As well, the University of Oklahoma has a secondary campus at the Tulsa Schusterman Center, and Oklahoma State University has a secondary campus located in downtown Tulsa. For most of the 20th century, the city held the nickname Oil Capital of the World and played a major role as one of the most important hubs for the American oil industry. It is situated on the Arkansas River between the Osage Hills and the foothills of the Ozark Mountains in northeast Oklahoma, a region of the state known as Green Country. Considered the cultural and arts center of Oklahoma, Tulsa houses two art museums, full-time professional opera and ballet companies, and one of the nation's largest concentrations of Art Deco architecture. Number 1. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Oklahoma City, officially the City of Oklahoma City, and often shortened to OKC, is the capital and most populous city of the U.S. state of Oklahoma. The county seat of Oklahoma County, its population ranks 20th among United States cities and 8th in the southern United States. The population grew following the 2010 census and reached 681,054 in the 2020 census. The Oklahoma City metropolitan area had a population of 1,396,445 and the Oklahoma City and Shawnee combined statistical area had a population of 1,469,124, making it Oklahoma's largest municipality and metropolitan area by population. Oklahoma City's city limits extend somewhat into Canadian, Cleveland, and Pottawatomie counties. However, much of those areas outside the core Oklahoma County area are suburban tracts or protected rural zones watershed. The city is the 8th largest in the United States by area including consolidated city counties. It is the 2nd largest, after Houston, not including consolidated cities. The city is also the 2nd largest by area among state capital cities in the United States, after Juneau, Alaska. Oklahoma City has one of the world's largest livestock markets. Oil, natural gas, petroleum products, and related industries are its economy's largest sector. The city is in the middle of an active oil field, and oil derricks dot the Capitol grounds. The federal government employs a large number of workers at Tinker Air Force Base and the United States Department of Transportation's Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center, which house offices of the Federal Aviation Administration and the Transportation Department's Enterprise Service Center, respectively. Oklahoma City is on the I-35 and I-40 corridors, one of the primary travel corridors south into neighboring Texas and New Mexico, north towards Wichita and Kansas City, west to Albuquerque, and east towards Little Rock and Memphis. Located in the state's Frontier Country region, the city's northeast section lies in an ecological region known as the Cross Timbers. The city was founded during the land run of 1889 and grew to a population of over 10,000 within hours of its founding. It was the site of the April 19, 1995 bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, in which 167 people died, the deadliest terror attack in U.S. history until the attacks of September 11, 2001, and the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in U.S. history. Since weather records have been kept beginning in 1890, Oklahoma City has been struck by 14 violent tornadoes, 11 of which were rated F4 or EF4 on the Fujita and Enhanced Fujita scales, and 2 rated F5 and EF5.